Hey, Nymph, what's up? How you doing? Got a new setup if you... Oh, wait, you've been here before. Sorry, you're not on as often as you normally are. It's good to see you again. I hope all is well. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a little bit of smurfing today in gold. For fun. What's up, guys?
What's up?
For flex, I can do everything but main tank, Mercy, and Symmetra.
Shot from behind and vice versa, right? So bear that one in mind here for these two sort of huge different striker. Obviously, King and Pine were doing a lot of spinning around, so that's not a stat that may be super pertinent here. But crucially, Metropolis time, Matt. I'm going to say, as the Widowmaker 1v1 meta has developed throughout the day, it's a lot of crouch spamming, little 360s, that guy all the way up, spin around in a circle. Very difficult for the opposing meta to shot to strike the first. Now at least he has an idea of where Carve is. Bearing in mind as well, certain elements of Widow's character, like her brain, don't count as a hitbox, so you can try and bait some stuff. We have seen a little bit. Striker wants to close the gap a little bit. Can't pay more, have it acquiesce, get straight over the top.
Please stay. Don't leave.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Wendy?
What's up, Windy Pines?
That's my real name.
Mmm.
So what's the plan with Six Flex here? I'm just curious. I can play everything but main tank, Mercy, and Symmetra.
You do
I'll
what you
play
want.
my pecker.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a PUD player myself.
Dude, I shoot the skate like I shoot the pool all over the table.
Shit.
You gotta drop the
I'm just
load.
playing some Roadhog. That's about it.
I am always Reinhardt.
He's always riding on, so I
Perfect.
don't think you have to worry about tanking.
Yup.
Perfect. I would
And I'm
more
a
than
goddamn
happily
good
Roadhogger
dude.
Zarya for you guys, but I prefer DPS.
Bigger the truck, the better I am at playing Reinhardt.
Fair enough.
Are you drinking that orange soda and some beer?
Orange
That's
soda
good.
and beer? You're throwing me
In
curveballs over here,
Germany-
man.
In Germany, I had this thing called Diesel, and it's Coca-Cola and beer.
That sounds about right.
It's alright. The weird thing is like something about the beer causes the syrup to sort of precipitate out. So like you kind of have to drink it fast, otherwise it'll get really thick in the bottom because all the syrup.
That's no. So you gotta be an expert. That's what you're saying.
You gotta be an X-Men, like Dr. Magneto.
Come on.
Eventually.
Y'all ever stroke your pud with some Copenhagen long cut?
Stuff with the mint because it keeps the what is
The numbness keeps you from skating too early.
it keeps the meat something.
What?
It's minty on the beef. You said something that was.
Oh, it's a little minty on the tip.
The mint keeps the flavor on the beef. I don't know. You said something like it.
Oh, and it talks about seasoning steak with hanging on some skull
Speaking of
water
beer,
grain.
I'm gonna go grab a beer real quick.
Yeah.
I ain't said nothing about beer. I said some cousin touching. some baby. I want to go get a beer.
Booshaka.
Booyakasha.
Booyakasha. Nice. Like your choices there, fellas. I think he went to go grab a beer, but he's playing Reinhardt.
Dude, y'all have meetspin.com as your homepage when you start your Opera browser.
What was that? Was that Lemon Party?
Lemon party? More like fucking egg party with the size of those things.
God dang it, egg puckering.
Oh god dang.
Alright. I'm gonna get a pool.
I ain't seen a penis shrink that fast since I saw a turtle dumped in a bowl of ice water.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're on defense.
The visual is really what got me there.
Yeah, I use Internet Explorer for that too.
I use Bing for all my
someone come up
map
here.
needs.
Try to get a grab. Going to get him. Going to get a grab.
What a little bitch, that hamster. What's his left side?
Her dead.
Good pick. Oh, they pair up.
Yep, I already killed her. She's one. Oh. And there's one up front behind the
This
choke.
Pharaoh is just blasting us away,
I
guys.
mean, with the pair.
What? I killed her twice already. Did she already get back?
Yeah, she's.
I can get her, don't worry. I already killed her twice.
I almost got a grab on her. She is cool.
Fucking bitch, dude, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank god.
Huge header.
Can I get a little help here on the point? God dang!
Popping off, bitch. Let's go. Huge
Dude,
plays.
nice one, McCree. Nice one. Nice.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. I just rubbed some
Choice.
Copenhagen straight on my balls. That's what happened.
That's that Copenhagen straight. You put Copenhagen on your fucking ladies in the morning. That's a stout way to start your day. Just to tell you what.
Pharaoh's
I'll
one.
tell you what. Nice on number 3.
Gotcha, boss. Get this Anna right here. Roadhog, help me. She's one. Oh, she got healed with the orb. I'm a flashbanger. Ooh, never mind. Widowmaker's going top left up here.
Sniper, keep your eyes peeled. Don't like shooting the lady. I'll make an exception.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Dead eyes.
Oops, shit, fuck those.
Ow! My boo-boos.
Thank you.
It's high noon.
Good shit, boys.
Let me put a little bit of Copenhagen long cut in my butt box for good luck.
Should I go Winston?
Sure.
Or should I keep Roadhog?
I keep Roadhog for Ryan.
Yeah, I do like Roadhog a lot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they got a lever. Easy clap.
Alright.
Oh, he's back.
Done.
Pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking
Oh,
do it.
I didn't even see him.
Pick. It's another pick.
Lucio's coming from behind you guys.
It's another pick. I'm on it. I'm on it, boys. This is my point.
Send him back.
It's another pick.
Do it. Just do it. Wow. Sick.
Do you like how aggressive that is?
Yes.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, let's go.
It's high noon.
Oh, dum ba dum dum.
No.
Oh, the pussy wet.
This is my actual account.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just
Didn't
whispering.
hear you over the. I was playing with my tip.
Placement matches. 1, 2, 3, won those.
Dude, you have 2 days left in the fucking season. You haven't placed yet.
Nope. Not at all. But I
Now,
got one
boy,
plus
now
out of 4
what
games.
the hell is he doing?
Out of 4 games, I won 3, lost 1. I gotta win the next one.
I'm just getting this account back for a plat or for a friend to plat.
Oh, for a friend, right?
Yeah, because my name's Wendy Pines,
Exactly.
and I play a lot of diva.
Ooh,
I could
dude,
actually
this-
probably play diva at a gold level, honestly.
At a gold level, what does that mean?
I can't play diva.
Oh. Play fucking.
You can
hide
use shot
the
caller.
meter at your mom's house.
Come on.
It's a fun hide and seek game.
Yeah. It's like, how far can I hide it up inside? Fuck, I hate this show.
How many more games we gotta play?
Just
Thank you, sir.
one win. I think I'm back.
I played 4 games so far. I lost 3 out of the 4. I mean, I lost 1 out of the 4. So.
We'll change. Oh, I was gonna say we'll change that real fast.
It's like sweet skin. Burning the eagle.
Burrito pie with Wolf Brand Philly.
Y'all ever smoke the filter end of a cigarette just to mix it up?
All the time. Actually, that's how I regularly smoke them.
You know that ain't
Backwards
good for you.
and through my nose.
Oh, I need to try. I want to try this Bridget chick. She seems pretty legit, like a straight tank.
She's got a ton of sustain.
I love.
If you play her with like a death ball comp with the Moira, she's fucking unkillable.
Yeah.
And she has the easiest and most effective stun in the game. It's fucking a hold right click and then click.
And then click, yeah, the shield bash.
Shield bash, melee, flail combo, insta kills a tracer.
How do you heal with her? You E people? That's what it looks like.
Kind of. She doesn't self heal, so she has a little armor pack she throws out that does a fuckload of healing and will over heal for armor temporarily. So if they have full health and you hit him with an armor pack, like a Genji who's about to dive in with Blade, if you hit him with an armor pack, he'll get 275 health and 75 of that's armor, or it'll heal him up to, I think it's like 100 something healing. I think it's 75 total healing. But if it's over 200, it just turns into armor for like 15 seconds or 10 seconds, I think.
Wow.
And then her fucking ultimate makes everybody tanks.
Then you can throw your flail.
Yep, and so your flail does area healing. So if you're playing with a death ball comp and somebody comes in to flank you like a reaper and you want to get them the fuck out of your way, you hit them with the flail. It area heals everyone around you and it pushes the enemy back.
Oh, nice.
So a good combo like around edges is you'll like shield stun them and then flail them and you can knock them off the map super easy.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah, she's fun to play.
We need another healer. I can go, what are we playing? Kingsbury. Try that.
There you go. Jalopy.
We can totally go triple support here with the Rhine. We just have to keep our Rhine up no matter what.
I can change. If he wants to heal.
Well, I mean, well, yeah. I don't. Brietta's the healer, isn't she?
Main healer? No, she's off healer.
Does off mean offensive?
Off meaning like can't support the whole team by healing. Like Mercy's a main healer, she can heal the whole team as it is. So an off healer is like assisted healing with like some kind of flexible support. Like Lucio is an off healer. He can't really heal the whole team, but he provides like area healing for big fights, and he's got a speed boost too. So like Moira is still
Lucio, dude.
technically an off healer. Just depends on the comp too.
Moira is?
Technically, yeah. Because she has limited amount of healing output if she doesn't do damage with her right click. But usually if you're steamrolling, like, it's not a problem to do enough damage to make sure that you have it.
That was my fault, sorry guys.
Fuck that Genji.
I'm on.
Get this Moira, she's alone over here. Nice.
Yeah, that's his pick. Let's go.
Yep. We can push them to point. They're all inside hotel right now.
I'll capture this objective myself if I have to.
Mercy's half. Genji's one, Genji one, Genji one. Genji.
We go running in and we need to group up. Oh.
Your strike is almost ready.
Genji down.
Know when you go in.
Mercy has no res.
My ultimate is ready.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah, push in.
Ow.
Yo. Wow.
Alright, we gotta go right now. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mercy one, Mercy one, Mercy one. Nice.
On that point.
Nice boys.
Like the beginning of that AC/DC song, dude.
It does.
Dude, how far of a range does he have on res? Like, what the fuck?
My ultimate is ready. I excited the enemy.
My ultimate is ready.
Genji behind.
Fucking diva, man.
Diva behind, Diva behind.
Diva 1.
Holy fuck. It wouldn't get off my dick. Genji has ult, by the way.
My ultimate is charged. My ultimate is ready. Join me. I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
Hey, Genji
got my
behind,
ult.
Genji behind.
Get on it, we gotta get on it.
Genji behind, Genji behind.
Ah.
I have pulse. Oh.
Damn it. We got this next one.
Oh, yeah. Not worried. Snake, don't worry, dude.
Yeah, agree.
The McCree.
Should I go to tanky person or am I still alright?
I mean, if you want to, I think it would be beneficial. You're playing good Pharaoh though, so it's really up to you.
We'll see if it works. We'll see. If it doesn't work, first couple, like half, I'll switch real quick.
Y'all ever stroked the tide to NASCAR? Anybody ever try to sexually seduce their daddy?
You're going top, or top left. Hog, right side. Need some help with Moira. Hog, no breather. Oh, fucking Junkrat. Deadeye, I'll be back in 5 with Mercy.
I've got unfinished business.
No one can hide from my sight.
Really back.
Mercy damage boost me.
Oh,
Evade it.
Glad you love this, huh? That's in the joke. Doing this thing for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Start over at the beginning.
And you're fucking done, kid.
Jesus, man.
Surrender to my will.
See you later, guys. Those guys were bad. Just makes me wonder how bad, like, the team that we beat badly was. Sneaky turtle. In competitive play? How does that work? Huh. That's weird. Hmm. 5 healers.
I will Moira.
I will
That is
Anna.
cool. I don't know if this works. Does this actually ever work?
Yes, it does,
Yeah,
because
I
nothing
pointed out.
dies.
All Zen.
I will risk some SR on this bold venture.
It actually works a lot better if you had one tank, but I didn't set that up this round. I'll set it up next round if you can manage to coordinate.
Oh. Wait, can I Anna?
With no tanks, you have to speed up team fights like crazy, because the longer a team fight lasts, the more we're fucked. So, Zen.
For the
always needs
for
to
the record, I have
damage goes
five.
up.
I have 5 minutes on Lucio.
What? Perfect. 5 minutes is enough minutes.
See that, dude? I killed her.
Oh my god, dude. Can't hit her. The fucking back. So what do you want me to? Do you want me to keep my orb on at all times? Or
Well, not any specific person, just when the match starts, target prioritization, everyone needs to be hitting the same person.
Okay.
Well, we should let Brig lead it, just because when she stuns, we should track whoever she stuns.
Yeah.
And also, or when Anna sleeps. Just call your sleeps and stuns and shit.
You got it.
Can we even get through a choke like this without a tank?
I think we just out heal everything.
Yeah.
Like if I nade our feet and we just walk through with Lucio like heal boost, I don't think we can die. Or we speed boost on the point and throw Mora orb.
Who fucking knows, dude? We'll just do it as we go. We could always try to speed boost up top right and get the high ground. It'd be better.
Like far top right. Like
Yeah.
the one that leads upstairs to the second floor.
I think that's our best bet if we like get stuck.
So yeah, don't
'Cause
speed boost
all
until
we
we're,
have
like,
right now,
good at Barnard.
all we have fucking healers, so we're pretty fucked.
No,
If we
not really.
can't
This
do
has
it,
worked plenty of times.
How
We
about
just have to stay in a
form
group.
Perfect line behind Brigitte, just behind her shield. Perfect.
Dude, that'd be dope as fuck. Fucking combo
They
line.
would shatter so fast.
Okay, so
Dude, they're
So
good.
so
Fucking-
are we going
be
straight
so
through the
good.
middle? I say we go straight through the middle. I'll nade our feet. Moira throw an orb, and then we speed boost on the point.
Okay.
And then we just brawl it out.
But throw the orb once we go underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
keep the shield.
stay grouped because as soon as we go through the choke, I'm throwing nade at our feet.
Alright.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Yep. Okay, go.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ryan's asleep.
Thanks,
Slap.
I sleep.
Or Ryan.
Ryan's one.
Zarya. Zarya Discord. Ryan Discord. Ryan
He's
one.
dead.
Ana. I'm dead. Oh, fat res.
You're ahead.
Fat res.
What are you talking about, Dead? We're all.
Oh, fucking Ryan.
He's almost down. Pick him. Beautiful.
Dude, this is
They're like, what the fuck is
what
this?
the fuck is this?
I told you.
Fuck, dude. Alright,
Same plan. So walk straight on the point. We'll stun somebody and everybody focus them.
The fucking Junkrat that, man.
I've got ult. So get up front, Brigade.
We're going straight through the
Or,
middle.
yeah, still left,
Okay, go,
left.
go,
Yeah,
go,
we-
go, 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 go.
Left?
Yeah, that's
Right behind Brigitte.
We're going left.
Okay,
Just
okay.
follow Brigade. We'll flock with you.
Yeah, hold on. Whip up.
Sombra. I don't know, Diva? Oh,
Huge
that's
sleep.
That's huge for him. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, that's a loss right there. Fuck out! Fuck out!
Bomb.
Yo, what's on?
Oh, sorry. I got booped by that little nade.
Let's get
see
group.
here.
We can't do.
Yeah, I'm gonna save Nano. I'm gonna save Nano for Mercy ult, so that way we can
We're
fucking
fine.
actually
We
put
gotta
out a
get
lot of
back here.
damage. Hold on, wait for me. I'm coming. Lucio, come get me, Dad. Thank you.
Alright.
All
The
right.
Junkrats start to tear us up. We're in a group now, and because we're a bubble.
Oh,
they're
what the
just killing
fuck,
us.
dude?
This is what.
We gotta stay together. That's the crux. If we split up at all, we're fucking same ducks. So we have no peelers.
Alright, well, I have ult now. So we can easily go in.
You know if we, how close are we to a rally?
93%.
Nice. You just want to wait for a rally? Try to rally this and.
I can probably get rally on the way in.
Okay, let's do it.
I hit someone.
Help our Brigitte. She's unkillable. Oh no, I had nade and it was gonna be fat. Oh, that's a ballsy ass res. Holy shit.
Beat that.
Brigitte. Ryan. Yo, that's fucking fat.
We'll
You
get
going
this.
in still?
Yeah, get this diva. She's on mech. Like one tap. Oh, I'm
Oh,
toasted.
wow,
Oh
Yeah,
fuck,
shatter.
that shatter. If we could just get a push where they don't have shatter or fucking tire, we'd be set.
They have a May now. Yo, how are we gonna do this on defense though?
Same plan.
Really good question.
Fight on point. Have a good target selection. Stay away from tanks. Mercy's
So
one.
just same plan, one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw offensive nade. Oh, that's huge nade.
I have
We're
Diva.
walled off.
And back off.
A fucking wall. I have nano again. Let's see here.
I got someone.
Nice.
Mine's asleep.
Hey,
He's
res
antied?
them, though.
May's low.
Oh fuck. Yeah, we have nothing for tire except. Yeah, we don't.
Literally did it right behind us. That's sad.
Let's see, you can do a nano. I don't know. We should nano here.
Alright, don't use any of your ults to get them all. Got 2 minutes.
Just use them all at the same time. That's actually a great idea. Just everybody build ult.
We gotta call out a pick and focus them.
So I'll go right. I'll go right.
Up over the bricks.
Oh, fucking nade. I thought we were saving ults.
Lol, dude.
Oh. Oh, thanks, dude. I mean, we're like,
It's kind of bad.
right now it's weird because we're doing this fucking
Yeah, that's what
the
it
heal
was.
team 6 here.
This May is really fucking us up.
I slept diva. Yeah, this May's causing problems. We don't have anything for her though. That's the thing. That's why we need to go in with all of our ults. Like
Can't do enough damage.
if we have rally, sound barrier, and mercy ult, like we can't die. I'm trying to hit this with a nade. Oh, okay.
You only got 2 of us. It's fine. Which one you want to res? I see how it is. And only me and Lucio don't have ult. Those are only 2 defensive ults.
I'm gonna taxi Zen back. Oh, he's here. Okay.
God damn, this fucking wall, dude. It's so annoying.
Got 4 ults. Need to wait for Lucio.
We only have a minute though. We're gonna have to use what we have. So Brigitte, armor us up.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do it.
Hey,
Yeah, armor us up now.
Yeah,
Wait
please.
for
Now,
them
now,
to
now,
all
now,
ult, we
now,
go.
now, now,
Get
now,
ready.
now, 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 now. Use it.
And
Use
go.
use ult. That's why I wanted it to be used early.
fuck me, dude.
But
Because it takes time for that armor to build up.
I think we should just let them fucking, let them think they're capping first point, and really we come out and sneak attack them all.
I like that plan.
They're on as one. Not the Mercy.
One tick.
No.
Pierce. Thanks, dude, for coming by. I'm
That's
sorry
risky
it's dead
there.
right now. I don't know why chat's
Go
being
well to
quiet.
get his
Nymph
one
is
tick
being quiet, so is Dan and Slicks.
The
So
2 CP mounts are bad.
This probably works best on Ka.
Yeah.
and this guy
Payload,
thinks he
I
can play
believe this
Ana
would
better
work
than me.
way good.
The next match, I could put one flex roll, and then we could do all heals and then a tank. I think that'd be a lot more doable.
That or a fucking Genji.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a fucking armored healing orb speed boosted nano blading Genji?
That'd be a good Genji though.
They're fucking nasty.
I can play Genji. Good. Promise.
Yeah, I think we should hide, and then we just fucking dick them. I think that's what we should do.
True Reaper be good too.
Remember when Mercy
Bro,
beams used to
fucking
stack?
You guys just want to come out of this fucking hallway right here
All damage to the same one.
and just beat this shit out of people? Where are we holding?
I don't know.
You guys want to go top and then jump down on them when they walk on the point?
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that's about as good of a plan as we're gonna have.
I think we should all be like right here. See, like right in here, just hiding.
And then just jump on the
And then
point.
we jump on them.
That's what. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but we all gotta do it together.
We dope as fuck.
I'm going for stuns on tanks. Or no, I'm gonna go for stun on healer because that's what we need that.
Be careful out there.
Just be creeping.
This is
Oh, wait.
gonna be interesting.
Oh, they know where we are now. And go.
Road. Pick the road.
He's one.
Oh, I was about to kill him too, dude. To your left. Oh, you slept him right at the wrong time.
We got a widow. That's gonna be a problem.
I could have killed her if I didn't get killed by that Junkrat. Are we stalling or no?
I don't think we can make it.
No, it's not gonna work.
Guys, I think we need to switch it up.
You're fucking stupid.
I had to say it.
Let's get the fuck out of here, Lucio. Oh, they're all fucking right. Help me out. I got the winner.
This rip pair is gonna be
Oh,
bad.
never mind. I lied.
Oh no! Fucking
Lucio stall. I believe.
be legendary.
Fucking legendary Lucio. I got the widow.
Keep blocking.
Kill her.
Oh, she flew all the way back. Walk back, come back.
They have Doomfist now. Oh, the Doomfist is one too.
I let my shield recharge.
Junkrat's on our left side.
Oh fuck. There it goes. Hold it. What's happening?
I can do. I'm getting fucking.
Oh,
hurt.
I'm on it!
Their Doom was 1-2. Feels bad.
I got him at the end.
Alright.
Okay, so this match, I'm adjusting the roles so you can use one tank. I'll put one on flex.
They're fucking gay. I think I should have got ult. POT. Look at this fat ult, dude.
Oh, he.
This is so sad. Oh my god. I know, right?
So what should our tank be?
On attack, probably Winston. Can you imagine? Like 5 healers fills in the one big drawback of Winston.
Oh, hold on, guys.
One big fucking fat guy.
I'll show you some better play. I can play on my main. I just want to. I'm just gonna solo queue it. Fuck it. I just didn't feel like it. I mean, it was fun because we steamrolled the first point because they weren't ready for it. But like, it takes too much coordination, and Golds don't talk. He wasn't talking. They weren't talking enough to. No, Nymph, it's okay. Not a problem.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing much.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Hello. Hello.
No, they don't. No communication, and we get comps like this. Like, this is a guaranteed loss unless I carry the fuck out of this. Which is harder than it sounds, honestly.
Watch out, Winston. Shields with.
That boosted right click just ruined my day. Oh, he had, oh, okay. He had Discord on. I didn't see that. He could see me because I was going to try to cut back, but...
Yo, can we get this Mercy? Yo.
Hit the fucking soldier, please. Thanks.
Oh my god, the hamster has no health. Like, just none. Why don't we switch to this now?
Yo.
We have no target focus, so it's gonna be one
Okay.
clipping.
Stand on it.
Maybe solo queue wasn't the right idea? Because these guys are bad. Probably better go Hanzo here, honestly. I can probably do more damage. I can do more consistent damage as Widow. But with the lack of space that we have, created by our lack of tanks and healing, like it's gonna have to be like this. I played Tracer because she's the only one that hit self-heal, and then we decided to switch. But, you know. See, the funny thing is, D-Roy's is over here, like it's always everybody else's fault. I mean, if 1 is silver and 2k is gold damage, like I didn't even do a lot of damage, honestly. I got one clipped one guy, and I got focused by 5 people. Which I'm not upset about, but,
You
you
guys
know.
stop all switching to DPS.
I'm not playing DPS.
Let's read the Zarya now, too. We can combo that. We shall see how it goes. Best advice you get out of gold plat. This dude's Jia123. Give me a little bit of background, because I can't just say, hey, just be better, like get good. Like that doesn't work like that. Tell me what roles you play. Tell me what style you like to play in, and what comps you're good in. I can kind of give you some advice going from there, but I don't even know what characters you play.
I have my ult. Zero is over here. Kill push. Kill that Mercy. Get this.
That was a straight up no reg. The fuck? Oh, but I can drill that shot. And drill that shot, and I already have Dragon Strike again. This is so weird. I've been maining like healing like Lucio Brig main. This time I just fail. Well, there might be your problem right off the bat, buddy. I would if you like healing, I'd specify in a healer that is flexible in multiple roles, or be able to play several different ones at a high level. So, filling is great, and you can feel the win. But the way I see it is,
I'm dead.
fuck. I should have totally died there. dive back into those. Well, I mean, it's tough because you have like two off dive healers and a off standard healer. So that's, you know, those aren't the best healers to really play to really climb because, you know, it's harder to carry as those heroes in games. It's really. Let's see, hold on.
Go ahead, go in. I'll nano you, Genji.
Good job. Kill them all. Kill them all. Get this shrine. Let's go.
Junk is on top.
Find their weakness and claim the objective.
But yeah, so I'd say try if you like healing, I'd say definitely pick a main healer. Like, if you feel like you've got good aim and you've got good mechanical skill, pick Ana. If you don't, I'd say pick Mercy. Because the other ones are easy to play, especially like Moira and a Death Ball comp, or if you're doing like an off healer to an Ana and you want to play Lucio, that's always a good combo. Just with that being said, always take that for a grain of salt. Like, being able to fill is always a good thing. It always is a good thing. How?
Push in,
I've had 2 no regs. Oh, he was 1. I could have just meleeed. But honestly, between those guys, I'd say probably the 2 biggest things that are keeping you in gold are either consistency of ult use and consistency of ability use. Because mechanical skill with those healers that you've picked really isn't that high of a ceiling. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that they can't be effective. It just depends on your understanding of how to use the hero. And then also, oh, I thought somebody left. How to use the hero and also how to... This guy would stop. Zarya, we can wombo combo if we need to.
Come on, guys, you should come push
Help.
with me.
Zarya's half. Yo, push. You guys have some numbers.
Just push my luck there with 4 health. I hate that. Of course, I had to E there. If I had a fully charged arrow, I could just one-shot it. But depending on your Moira playstyle, like initiating with your ult or sustaining with your ult is especially good. Lucio is pretty much mobility, understanding where the team is. Lucio is very difficult to play because he's extremely a high mechanical skill cap, and he's also extremely high like mental and game sense skill cap. So
Go main and then get bombarded by Junkrat.
Listen, Junkrat isn't the best character in the game. Just go main.
Okay, let's do that then. Yo, get down from there.
Can you
Going
guys
main.
get down from there?
I don't think they're in voice chat.
Cam, we're going main.
Alright, come on, guys, get on the point. I'm here.
Okay, let's back up, all regroup, and go main.
Sorry, let's wombo combo. This is what I mean. There was no grouping. That Zarya shouldn't have been alone. That's why she died. But it will happen. have to see. Is it Doom and Ryan? Ryan is super easy to climb
Is it
as,
go
honestly.
forward? Good job.
Doom is much
Okay,
more
let's go
difficult,
main.
honestly.
Soldier up top.
Hold W, boys. Let's go.
Main,
Yeah, go main, and then Zarya pop ult when there's people on point. And draw them down,
Oh,
and then I'll
cool.
combo. Mercy's one.
Get that Mercy.
Huge sleep, Anna.
Yo, a plane. Yo, don't get off the planes.
Huge.
Hey, we got it with 1 second left.
I've pretty good aim on the name practice games like CSGO. I don't like the stress of tracking as DPS. Maybe I should try Anna more. Dude, Anna's really fun. So there's 3 really big tips. Quick scope. Learn to quick scope with Anna. It's really easy to do. Right as you're hitting jump. Oh yeah, we're on tag again. Right as you're hitting jump, you can actually quick scope in. I would show you, but they're probably gonna think I'm gonna play Anna, which might be a better option. Now we have an Anna. Anna Moira is fine. So what you do is, as you're hitting space, you'll hit the left click and hold it, and your character will jump and scope. And you don't really have to scope all the way in, because it's going to keep your reticle where it is. So right as you come in time, because your hitbox for fucking healing targets is huge, just get within it, quick scope, and you'll get some fast hit scan healing off. Other than that, always fire from the hip to not give away your position. Her hardest thing, 2 hardest things. I think using sleep darts is easy. Don't use sleep darts unless it's like the last person trying to get away or somebody dives you. Don't just throw out a sleep dart, because if somebody dives you, it's on a fucking 11-second cooldown. You're gonna die. Nades are really difficult to judge, but they can change the pace of a game. I mean, a huge anti underneath a Zen ult negates the Zen ult. I mean, everybody can die. Vice versa, a huge nade on a Lucio speed boost coming in can absolutely give you way more value than the normal health
Time for
boost.
2 pushes. Just go. Let's go. D.Va behind.
Yo,
No
get that
stopping.
Ethan.
Just hold W, boys. Let's go.
Go, 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 go,
Our
go.
tanks have to go.
Winston. Go, Winston. Go. With me.
Move forward. Discord on Ryan. Ryan's half.
Ryan dead.
Ryan dead. Let's go, let's go.
D.Va discorded.
Mercy low. No, I need help. Soldier on me.
That's why I don't like not having
No,
area
shit,
healing,
no.
because our healers. She was right in front of me. I mean, I can't do any more than that. There just wasn't enough space to do picks. It wasn't like a guidance one where I can go around and flank as Tracer, and through those chokes you actually need pretty decent team coordination, which isn't going to happen here, but I'm not really worried, so we're gonna play Mei. We should really be going, like, see, this is the problem in gold. Winnable! It is winnable, man. Old McDonald, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm sorry, I'm smurfing again, so requested a song, but it may be wrong. I don't see an SR request. I can double check it for you here in just a sec, Nymph. But yeah, this is the atypical problem, is people don't understand, like, team comps can win games, especially at higher tiers. Like, people say, oh, it's throwing if you don't have a good team comp. Not always true. But if the other team's outplaying you, it is true. Like right now, we're getting outplayed. We need to be doing Orisa Hog with like a Widowmaker, McCree, something other than... I mean, Hanzo's great because he's really flexible, but there's not a lot of combination for the ult. So either switch the Orisa to a Ryan or switch the Zarya to a Roadhog and flop a DPS. I'm kind of playing an off support role here to cut people off from the team. So...
Get them. Get him. Get him. Get him. Good job.
Kill Ryan. He's one.
Good job. Shield.
See, playing like this, I can try to out mentally play these kids because they're just gonna try to walk through choke here because they have a lot of time. So my job is to simply cut these guys off.
Watch how far
See,
above.
that's
Far above still. Watch out, boys. And junk.
I'm
Alright, junk on the side. Just get on the point.
Guys gotta back up the point.
GG everybody, it was a really well fought attempt. Close to.
I mean, I can't do more than 14,000 fucking damage. I probably get more kills though. Like 19 is pretty low for that many rounds. Oh, there it is. A Pog. This is probably a shitty Pog though. %35% of team's damage done. So our other DPS just didn't. Pierce, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Well, you know, the funny thing is my viewership is down, my chattership is down, or my chatters are down. I actually took a whole week off to move, so I'm trying to get all those people back. I'm trying to join, grow the channel again. So I'm just kind of playing on this account right now, just to have some fun, because I'm gonna try to push the last. I'm gonna push tomorrow back to GM on my GM account because I'm at like 3.8k. I decayed for the last week, and I've struggled to win solo games. So I'm gonna get one of my team members to come join us, or come join me, so we can either duo or trio back to GM to finish the season, get some more stuff. But thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And my Pierce, by the way, thank you for the Prime sub. It means a lot. It really does. And I, you know, thank you again. I also have a Discord if you feel like joining. It's dead right now. People are quiet. It unfortunately just is the way it is right now because I haven't been doing a lot of upkeep. I work a full-time job Monday through Friday, so I can only stream during the evenings and on the weekends. So I would like to make this my full-time job and really start to grow. I'm applying for C9 here soon. I'll just type in !Discord and my bot will bring it up for you. But with that being said, I'm trying to apply for C9 to be a streamer. Kind of trying to give my background from professional sports to be a professional gamer, and just kind of see where that goes. So, there you go, bud. Yeah, typical dude. I mean, you know, that's the tough part is find this dude's jaw. Something that you can find to be really effective during a lot of this stuff. Is find a duo partner that I say group mode, LFG or duo. If you don't solo queue out of gold, if you don't feel comfortable making shit work like that, go LFG, fill a role, and say, hey, I like to play 2 off dive heroes and 2 off dive healers and Pierce, give me 1 second and I'll get you a new link to that.
I'm not very good at main support.
There we go. So I do coaching for everybody too. So if you guys
are you a good Reinhardt?
Are interested in
I
any
can
kind of
play
coaching,
Reinhardt
I
pretty
do
okay.
that. I do free VOD reviews. I do paid one-on-one coaching. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. But this dude's duo with a buddy that's a tank or a good DPS, somebody that's not another healer, unless you play good with another healer. Find somebody to duo with. That is the best way to climb. That's how I climbed out of gold.
I'm going up top. Okay.
Why are my frames tanking?
What the hell? Okay.
Get them. There we go.
Oh, I got stuck on the fucking wall. Unknown URL scheme, huh? I climbed the wrong wall. Oh, I think it's because of this stupid thing.
Soldier.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
That's better. I had the other window open, so. I'll deal with you. Yeah, dude. I mean, I can find. I can. What rank are you? Oh, you said silver gold, I think.
Oh, good.
Too much physics. Too much physics. Too much physics.
I feel like that's a DC.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant was good. The game has gone on long enough that it's not going to cancel it. 'Cause
Oh.
they're clearly winning.
Oh, there's a Brigitte there. That would have been. That was bad vision. What's your SR? This account is not mine. This is a 2.5 account. My normal account's 4.1. I'll be all day tomorrow. Cool. I'll be on. I'll be on tomorrow. This is Ja. I'm actually about to switch over to Monster Hunter. I'm just trying to get this account back to plat for a friend. That was a ballsy res. They should have tried to run Goats Comp, if anything. Which I'm pretty sure they don't even know what that is. But what are you gonna do? Oh.
Come on, guys, not too far.
So.
Alright, they're down one.
Squignard. Alright, sounds good.
Just keep them from point.
Oh god, I'm putting it.
Oh.
Oh, hey, my
Oh,
thing
never
came
mind.
out.
I thought he was on our team for a sec.
Oh, McDonald. To see Spirit. Oh, you prefer? Oh, McDonald. I'm sorry. I just saw your comment from 3 minutes ago. You prefer to watch me over Spirit OW? Spirit Overwatch. He's fun to watch. I really appreciate that. But yeah, if you guys ever have any questions about like gameplay style or anything, like this is I'm smurfing here, so I'm totally easy to talk to. I'm totally free to answer any kind of questions that you guys have on the vast majority of heroes. I wouldn't say all of them because I'm not great at all of them. I should probably play Tracer here, but
oh, one of them's back. Oh god, oh god.
it's a weird monkey ult.
test it.
I thought I was gonna have dash down. Oh, we didn't capture point. Oh,
They never took the point. They were killing them in the
oh my god, that's so fucking funny. That's so funny. Oh my god.
I half died then. As soon as I said that. Alright, this time let's take the point.
Let's make sure to not just rack up kills here, guys.
Alright.
Monkey. On point.
Or I'm gonna scum off, darn.
Oh my god, he's won.
Did
Of course
you
I had to
go
fucking
fight
reload for that. That was so stupid. Thanks for the cleanup on that, Ryan. 7400 is great. Personally, do you play 1080p?
Oh,
1080p.
knocked him out of my shot.
Got him.
If you play 1080p, that's totally fine. I play with 1600 and 2.5, but I play on 1440p, so there's a little bit of pixel difference on that.
Why is he going after me? I'm big and beefy. Oh. There's a monkey.
My bad. Wrong place.
$1080p with the 144 hertz monitor. Nice. Nice. Oh, McDonald, thank you, dude. Honestly, that was a little sloppy. I was overcompensating and undercompensating. I was more thinking. But yeah, so sorry about that. So, if you guys have any questions, but yeah, that looks good, man. I mean, this dude's jaw, again, does it feel comfortable? It's more like everybody's all obsessed with like sensitivity and how what it should be or what it needs to be. Like, look at Jay Jonak, absolutely fucking savage. He plays it like where you have to move your whole arm to even turn around. Like his 180 is like all the way across my desk. Like he takes it and he goes, whoo, that's a 180 for him. That's probably a 720. I could probably get like 540 degrees of rotation all the way across my desk. Vice versa, you see somebody like Shadowburn, 1000 DPI, 10 cents. As he flicks like this, that's a 180 for him. So really, whatever feels comfortable. But I learned for me when I started maining Widow in Hanzo after the meta change that I started too high and it worked my way down. So I actually went reverse. I started at a sensitivity that was way too low to be comfortable for me, and I worked my way up until I felt that it was right. Winston and Zarya is not a bad combo, but with Moira only as healing. One sniper healer. I'm just gonna go Tracer here. Oh, I thought I had recall. That was a bad play, because I just used it. I had the timer in my head, and I was 2 seconds off. I should whittle this. Like, we need... I should totally... No, they have... What the fuck are they doing? Like, just group up, bro. I blinked! You guys heard the thing, right? That was weird. Ping, maybe? I think melee's instantaneous, though. It's not ping based. Dude, it hits me with a headshot when I recall. I don't know if I'm pinging that or not. I only got 53 seconds, but those are bad plays, dude. I'm just trying to be a little too aggressive. I like to play the aggressive Tracer, but we don't have the healing output for that right now. We have no contest. I think that's a sign. I was so far out of that! Oh my god, did you guys see that? What a game. The mini health pack. Dude, this is... I don't know what to play here. We have no team coordination. I mean, we're just spread out. We got nothing. I mean, our Torb is throwing. I'll try the Reaper, but fuck. Like, I'm just gonna need to... Like, that's the thing. Like, when for me to carry this game, I need a pocket healer. Pocket healer me, boom, we got it. Avoid his teammate. See, I can't go with the Reaper though because again we don't have much area healing. We have the Moira who throws only fucking damage orbs. The Brigitte who throws armor packs only on the tanks. I tried to play Tracer because she's got some self-sustain, but I still need like some support to be able to play as aggressive as I like to. Yeah, so hey, the real man 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully this will be more eventful than a normal gold game. Let's switch this out. Let's do crosshairs with a little dot, and we're gonna make it red because red is dead, baby. 6 and 6. It's kind of nice. Yeah, that's the one. Cham, technically, yeah, you're correct. I am a GM playing in gold. But I had a coaching session earlier today with a gold, and I just decided to take my friend's account. Her name's Wendy. Obviously Wendy Pines. And she just wanted me to get her back to plat. Just for the day, just so I could that way I could just have the chance to you know, she could get her competitive points, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm planning my side on the point.
Can we... How is this a body shot? Can somebody clip that? Because I want to see that. Obviously it was a body shot because I only did 180 damage, or 120 damage, but... The fuck? I am a hit scan main. Or at least I was. I was a hit scan main. I was a Genji Tracer main. Now I'm Widow Hanzo main due to the meta change, but I can still play kind of everything. I prefer hit scans. They're just a little more normal to me. Oh, that...
I'm planning my side on the point.
Who's my favorite hit scan hero? Or, right now or overall? I'd say right now my favorite hit scan character's always been Tracer. I mean, like, you can straight up just... Don't stun her, please. Ugh. It's a free pick when they run up like that. Damn. No grapple. I mean, Widow does well against this comp because I'm hoping the fucking Torb can build a turret and suppress that Winston just like a little bit. Like, that's just obnoxious. I mean, they don't have any healing, but they got some stuns. How close am I to my ult? I'm gonna see if I can get some more picks. I'm probably gonna switch to Genji after this. I'm gonna die here, yeah. I mean, notice how nobody's talking. We have no spacing. Look, they're just death balling on us. So I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? We're over here chasing this Genji down. That fucking armor pack is gross. Overall, yeah, Tracer. Tracer Widow. Widow's really fun, but like... I mean, we can't even do anything. Because half our team's over here. Like, if I could get out and just do some Pharah shit, maybe have a Mercy pocket me. So at least we can take advantage of that mistake. Like that, like we're winning. This is an easy push to point, and they're just walking away. Thank you for messaging me that clip. Right? Like I mean I. I mean, we don't have space to do anything. Nothing. Do I want to play another one? I don't really want to play another one. But, like... You know, I'm gonna just try LFG, fuck it. Try hard Genji main on the team? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but again, like, if we had a normal standard comp, I play McCree, he sucks. Like, he good ability use, but he's super predictable. Every time he dashes... If he dashes in, he's securing a kill, he'll dash back out. If you do any kind of damage, he's gonna throw a deflect, you can roll into him, and then hit him with a flashbang. Like... Bait out abilities is the way to beat Genji. The best ones just don't get baited.
We were,
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's just the thing that's...
Oh, dude, I love Mercy Mains that pocket me. Makes my day so much easier. Like, there was one game I was carrying the fuck out of him, but it's
yeah, I'm not
all
trying
over
to
the
be
place.
support, but I had to click it so I can talk.
Right.
You should just change it so we can be anything. Oh yeah, this person like left that can actually do that.
I'll try one more. I mean, if I can't find somebody to just like
Oh, wait
pocket
a
heal
minute.
me like
I
a
got some,
Zen,
finals to
or
watch.
just something like, even as a GM, you can only do so much. Like your character still has 200 health. They still have cooldowns on their abilities. That doesn't make you a god. You're just better at
Some of the
managing those
Bennett's
abilities and better
22
mechanically
away.
than the other players, but that doesn't mean just because I'm that good I
I
can
am
outplay
back.
3
Okay,
people.
let's
Like, it
go.
doesn't work like that, you
Wait,
know?
can you change it so we can change to anything?
Dude, silver, it's all relative, man. So it doesn't matter if you're silver, it doesn't matter if you're bronze, it doesn't matter if you're top
Only when
500.
the
Everybody
flex
can
players in this-
improve and get better, and that's the whole point in playing this. So, I think they kicked me because I was teaching, or maybe he reset the group. 2 healer. What the fuck is it? I'll play the flex on this one. Oh, I'm not playing healer. This is the only problem is people just sit here like. Should I just create a group? I'm just gonna create a group and we'll see how long it takes. That's the best way to go, in my opinion, is just to have 2 flex slots. The real man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the way I am. The way I see it, because I don't think I've told you, but on my Discord I do Overwatch coaching. So everybody has a starting point. Like I started in gold. I started at 2,000 on console. Was garbage at Genji on console. Was pretty decent Zarya. Average Tracer, really only got to plat in console. Then I made the big transition, sold that, became a computer PC nerd. It took me about a year to really get comfortable using a mouse and keyboard to aim. It took me a lot of practice and stuff too, but hey man, what's up? What's up, guys?
Let me check your profiles.
This isn't my account. Check my win percentages on the characters, and it'll give you a better idea. Not cool. Not anyone cool. You are cool, man. 131. Thank you for the dono. I really appreciate it. That is the first dono of this stream session. I had a couple earlier today, but thank you. I really appreciate it.
I'm concerned.
What are you concerned about? Oh. That's
this season
okay.
does not. I've been playing this game since it launched. This season is not the same as every other season.
No, it's not. Not even close.
You always look at a compilation of all seasons, not just this one.
Fair.
Ooh.
I mean, you can creep on my account, but this isn't my account.
Wait. What's happening?
Oh, he was just checking profiles to see how everybody wants to flex around or what roles they want to play. But I definitely 100% do not play D.Va.
I'm gonna play Moira.
Go for it. But the real man, yeah, dude. If you have any questions about gameplay or what you are struggling with or any kind of tips like that, just tell me your SR, a silver. So I mean, probably 1700, 1800, something like that. Just tell me your heroes. I can give you some tips. Silver is usually a mechanical skill. But there are ways to just simply improve that by not changing anything. Just by changing your settings, you can have more responsive stuff. So, let me see here real quick. DPI, for Old McDonald, for me, it's 1600 DPI and 2.5 cents. But hold on, I'm gonna talk to these guys. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Oh, nice. That was a quick queue.
What
do you guys like to play?
I'm gonna play Moira.
Perfect. Do you guys want to run a dive on this? Yeah, we can go D.Va. Yeah, that'll be good. So with that being said, I don't like that. That's better for the McCree. 1712 and DPS main side. Need some more tips on Genji. Genji took me forever to learn, but once I played him good, I was a god. not really. I'm just pretty good at them. So here's my settings: full screen, one monitor, obviously 1440p, 144 Hz. Turn VSync off. I promise. You might get a little screen tearing if you don't have a G-Sync monitor, but the response and how your mouse feels will feel a lot better. Triple buffering off, reduce buffering. If you tab out of your screen, always reapply this because it resets. It does exactly what it sounds. It reduces buffering, allowing you to have more frames. Custom frame rate, even if you only have a 60 Hz monitor, custom frame rate 300 frames. That way you have an overabundance of frames when you play. All low settings, and then I put this to 75% since I play at 1440p and stream. I could put it at 100, but it just chews up like 15 extra frames that I don't really give a fuck about. These are all my settings. I threw a anti-aliasing on SMA low just to look nice. But all those settings give you lower input lag, and it feels really good.
Need more healing, I think.
We'll get a group. I'll flank left side. And then we need the tanks to create some space over there.
Okay, we good, we good.
Debated.
I can run. Don't die, Bridget, don't die. I'm with you. Fuck it. Fuck it, put it.
Oh, Jesus.
D-boy, can you change your healer? Bridget is gonna blow, I think.
For Genji, some other tips that you could use. If you don't know all the combos on his dash follow-ups, I'd be more than happy to teach them to you.
What is hello? Reinhardt coming, watch out. Reinhardt low, D.Va, beautiful. Nice. Oh, we got it.
Binding melee to your thumb button is really helpful. That way, so for dash follow-ups, like you'll do like a left or right click, depending on your distance. Follow up with dash. Always jump when you dash. Always jump at you dash, and dash at their feet because it'll stop you. Spin around, right click melee. It's an animation cancel, and it puts out a lot of damage.
Nice.
Soldier's top right.
Kill this shield, please, somebody. Fuck. Nice hamster.
I force trans.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't even see him come down.
Okay, good luck. Good luck, hamster. Come back. You can.
See, the funny thing is that Zen was totally fine. That pulse would not have killed him. He had shields, armor, and health. So with his abundance of shield, I think he probably would have been. You know what? Actually, he's probably right pressing Q there because I don't think he had enough armor to do it. So.
Nice. Okay.
What's up? What are we doing? Yeah. Here we go. Go.
Use your ult. Bridget, use it.
Oh yeah, rally, push in. Mei's top right. Kill supercharger. It's gone.
May.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like, with this kind of healing scheme, if the Moira doesn't have an orb out, I can't play as aggressive as I need to because the Brigette's not supposed to throw armor packs to me. I mean, she can if I'm dying, but it's better to focus on something else.
Okay, Cluster got ult. That's good. Move up maybe?
Yeah. I got pulse for this.
Yeah.
We can go in and initiate with hamster ult with mines on point, and I'll stick somebody when they spread out. I'll try to get the Zen. Moira's being pretty elusive.
I got ult
Go.
also
Hold on, wait for Diva, wait for Diva. She's coming in. Okay, go.
Oh fuck. Coming. Oh no. No me. Fuck, I died. Oh, good. Oops.
You rolled off, Genji. Watch out.
Maybe let's kill somebody first. Okay, we got made. What the Good pick. Nice.
Zarya.
Yeah. Good one. Fucking Zarya.
So when you see a Zen right clicking like that,
We good.
when you see a Zen charging right click like that, practice your blink 180s and just blink either, if this is him, blink through him and he'll spin around, blink back, or blink through him and go to the side. I like to blink back and forth because this tier, they can't do 180s as fast as I can. So like that is a perfect example. I would have beat him there had this not cleaned him up, but that's just the way I see it. Something I think you need to work on. Yeah, I do like the, on that recall, if you're talking about that specific recall, I was trying to one clip Zen. I used 2 blinks to get there, which is always a commitment. You're committing when you use 2 blinks because 1 blink will not get me out of there. So that counts as like a solo dive for Tracer where you can triple blink even to get to a character, stuff both barrels in their face, 1 clip melee, recall back for a pick. Because I thought he had trans and he did, and had I been able to get him, we probably could have won that fight even faster. So that's just the way. That's the way I play Tracers. Really aggressive for those 1 clips, and then I try to use blink management for sustain during fights. But no, yeah, I appreciate it.
They had 2 shields.
Oh, Winston for sure. I don't play Winston at all, but Tracer, if you get her new skin, it's pretty much like half gold anyways. So we'll just have to be pretty mobile here, yeah. Hamster, keep creating space, Diva peel for our healers, and then me and Genji will try to put up some damage on these guys. I don't like the fact that we're in gold and we have 2 people who committed to tank, and we don't have a Rein, Zarya, Winston, Diva, Orisa, Hog. We don't have any kind of reliable combination. We get the Hamster or fucking Diva. Which isn't bad, but these guys can't play those characters the way they need to be played right now for that. Anbu8366, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, Tracer was up top somehow.
I was in no reg for sure. Oh, this stream intrigues me. Thanks, man. I shouldn't have missed that flick. I mean, it wasn't an easy flick, but yeah, I knew where he was going because his dash is linear, but it is a bummer. Anbu, just for the record, I am not gold, but I am playing in gold for a friend. Oh, I thought that was going to be a headshot.
Okay, come back on the first point, maybe.
No, we're not going to hold that.
GG. Don't push, stay on point with shield, please. That's the
What is this guy talking about, GG? Like, the first point on this map gets thrown around like it's nothing.
Stop, Tracer.
That Tracer's not gold.
GG. Fuck. Ooh.
Oh. There's a Ryan there. Well, I'm DPS. But I usually play Widow, Hanzo, sometimes Genji depending on the comp. Tracer for sure too. So pretty much the same heroes I've been playing now, just like there's no communication, so like there's not like this is just it's like quick play with a number. That was so bad. I knew she was behind me. Why did I press Q? Because I saw an opening? Dumb. Fuck this, fuck this Pharah. Shot calling is like if you can shot calling is by far the #1 best thing you can do. Telling who's low where they are. Give a good call out, and if you have any kind of competent DPS, they should follow up. If they don't, that's 100% their fault.
What?
Like no question asked. That's a fair jump. So he went all the way around my team. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You got Widow? So back for us.
Just gonna stand on this side then. Like shit like that. Like he walked around my entire team and everybody's like, oh, I didn't see him. Like, don't
push, come
fucking
back, Rain.
black out
Please,
in
please,
tunnel
come back.
vision.
You're gonna die. No.
See, now I can see this fucker.
No, Rain, don't die. Monkey on the right. Oh.
Oh, I was too late on the grapple.
Let's contest, okay?
No, kill the Rhine, kill the Rhine, kill the Rhine.
Gold, dude, this is a shit show. Is this not? Like, what the fuck?
We can do it, we can do it. Okay, come back, no push, no push. Not tower play.
This is like an absolute shit show.
Don't last push. Zen. Zero, nice. Win.
Good job.
That's a carry with fucking 11 different heroes. Good God, man. I feel stuck in plat. I know I'm just trash, dude. You're not trash, Ambu. Dude, I started in 2000. I was 1 point above silver when I started. It's about practice, communication, understanding the game, what you're good at, what you're not good at. Like, I'm a horrible Mercy. I'm a shit diva. Horrible main tank. Have no idea how to play new Symmetra. I didn't have any idea how to play old Symmetra. So I don't play any of those heroes. I'm out of... I'll give it off to somebody else. But yeah, I'll leave this as like an open dialogue, guys. Just... Right now, I'll pop the stream open. I'll pop this open, and we can just have a chit chat about it. You know, I want this to be a positive environment. I'm tired of playing in gold. It's fucking stupid. Let's swap accounts. So I do for everybody who just joined. I do Overwatch coaching. I'm a 4.1k DPS main. I do flex around a ton, but I specialize in Widow. I specialize in head scans, especially. Newly onto Hanzo, and a very experienced Genji. I wouldn't say I'm like the fastest Genji you've ever seen, but I play a good fundamental Genji in terms of ability management. Ambu, why do you feel like you're stuck in plat, dude? And what heroes do you play? You know, what role do you like? What comps do you feel good in? Kind of give me a generality. Oh, you were trying to join me. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm tired of gold for the night. I apologize. But I will be on tomorrow. Pretty much on and off all day. I do have a little bit of work to do tomorrow. I need to write up some quotes and build our new entertainment center for the living room. I just moved. That's where everything. There's no boxes in the background. Oh, there's a couple. Started in bronze. You climbed to plat from bronze, and you think you suck. You climbed 4 tiers. You realize that, right? That's a huge change. That is astronomical, dude. That is awesome. That's 4 levels of gameplay that you've surpassed. And I think now that you're in plat, at least my guess from what the small snippets of what you've talked about, it seems like to me that you don't know what is keeping you stuck in plat. Like, is it your mechanical skills, your positioning, your game sense, your understanding of ult economy and how the game is rolling? Is it comps? There's a lot to keep in. Yeah, exactly. I was gold. I went to plat. Was plat 2 seasons, diamond 2 seasons, masters 2 seasons, and now I'm in GM. And it was always something that, I watched Jane, and I observed the same things he does, but the biggest thing that helped me was reviewing my own gameplay. I know what I need to do, but I wouldn't always do it. Like that ult that I knew the Pharaoh was right behind me, I heard her rockets, I heard her jets, I got away, but instead of turning around and contesting her, which I probably still would have died, I decided to press Q and go, you go walk a take a breath, and he didn't even fire the arrow. Like, that's bad play. Like, that's why gold, I don't play too long in there. I'll finish her account tomorrow. But I'm going to make the push back to GM tomorrow. So, friend has great aim and is very good at DPS tracking, just very toxic. And see, like, those people, if he's your friend, play quick play with him. If you really care about comp and he tilts that fast and there's no way to bring him back from tilting, I mean, I don't know your friend. I don't know your relationship. I personally would not play with him. Like, I've got 2 healer mains. One absolutely never tilts. Ever. I have no idea how he does it. I rarely tilt, if ever. There are some things that do tilt me, like there's games where I'll carry a Tracer, I'll be the last one on point and get 2 picks, recall out of there, and have 3-4 golds, and they'll be like, the Tracer's not working, man. And I'm like, that's, like, medals are great, but they don't mean shit if you don't win the match. But it's that fine line, because do you continue to play something you're really doing well with? You're outplaying their team, you feel effective, but your team is doing something completely different. So there's a loss of cohesion there. Does it tilt the team that you don't switch, even though you're carrying or playing extremely well? But do you play worse if you join what the team wants to do? It's that kind of that fine line that you got to draw. If I'm usually playing gold and somebody tells me to switch, I'll switch just for them, because I know that most of these players really don't care. They come home after school and they just want to play some Overwatch, which is totally fine. Especially on like this kind of account. But otherwise, like I'll just straight up tell somebody, like, I'm not good at that hero. Like the equivalent of me playing that, it's like me like going AFK or playing with a fucking controller. And just try to tell them, like, hey, let's try something else then. If you don't think that's gonna work, do this. So Zen and a lot of DPS. I got near diamond, I had to quit for a month because of school, dropped off in skill. Honestly don't know really what to do, majorly wrong. See, that's the thing, Anbu, the fine line. So if you make it to plat, you're gonna laugh. Everybody's gonna laugh. Anybody can make it to GM. You're all gonna laugh. Anybody can make it to GM. I've seen idiots, people who have no game sense whatsoever, make it to GM. Raw skill. Vice versa. Somebody who can't aim worth a dick plays Brigitte, understands her abilities and her playstyle to a T, plays in specific comps that she can play in, boom, GM. Has no mechanical aim, no mechanical skill. Her fucking healing pack's area of effect is like this big, so you just hit E somewhere in that area, and you give your friend 75 armor. Her melee, it's like, it's Reinhardt, shield dash, best in the game. So you get my point is, like, if I wanted to be a Mercy main and I was shit at Mercy, do you want to have fun playing Mercy, or do you want to be good? So what are you good at? And I figured out that I came from a CSGO background. I was at LEM, and hit scans were always my thing. I've always been good at hit scans, but positioning was the big thing that held me back from Diamond to Masters. Understanding where I need to be, being out in the open, peak shotting, being with my team, using cover, getting better angles was always something that I needed to try to better myself on, and it ended up paying off. Watching guys who played the same heroes that I did, and that kind of stuff really helped me realize how out of position I was. Like, Widowmaker does not stand on the payload and shoot off the payload. She doesn't stand 15 feet behind the payload either. High ground, angles, corners, but her fine line of skill is knowing when you can get back. It may be great to be on top of the spaceship on was it Eichenwald? No. I can't remember the name of the map. Right now, there's the spaceship and there's the hangar. Going up on the spaceship is great. If D.Va Winston dive you and you're all the way on the end of the spaceship, you're going to die. That's bad positioning. Even though that technically high ground is a good position. So there's that fine line of understanding where to be and when to be there, and do that consistently. That's the difference between Plat and Diamond. And consistently doing that in ability management along with good ult use is the difference between Diamond and Masters just doing all of that stuff more consistently. They don't miss shots. They don't fuck up abilities. Like, getting picked there is a huge deal. Vice versa, like Masters, you have that room for error because mechanical skill is not quite there. Game sense isn't quite there. And understanding that stuff is see, if you played other games at high levels, this is all old news to you. But because it's a different game, you already know what you need to know. You just don't know it. That's a saying. Quote me on that. Just kidding. But no, yeah. If you're Gold Nova 3 coming from CS:GO, that's a good level, dude. I mean, everybody laughs if you're LEM or below, you're trash. Like, that's not true. There's a bunch of guys who play really good CS:GO, but it's a you clipped that. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Weeaboo Loaf. That's a fucking name, dude. Welcome to the channel. I think I missed your I missed the ding there on the notification. I think you followed 7 minutes ago. So thanks for hopping in to join. We're just having kind of a discussion on ranks and how that stuff moves around. Little Temper Live. Why are my notifications not popping up? I just saw that. Thank you for the follow, man. Onbu, like I was saying before, dude. It just depends on your hero type, your playstyle. Like, you know, for the longest time, XQC had garbage aim. I think he still has garbage aim. Like, he plays McCree and he hits some shots, but like, if you play McCree, you're gonna hit some shots. But his brain and his understanding of how to play Winston requires no physical aim, requires very little ability management, but it is 100% game sense and positioning. He creates absolute fucking havoc, and he plays an off-the-wall aggressive Winston. Does that mean he's mechanically skilled? Maybe. He's good enough to be in a GM, but his mental capacity of understanding where people are, when they're going to be there, how to outplay them is phenomenal. I love watching him play. His commentary is kind of over the top for me personally. Oh, I think that's why it's not. Here, we'll just swap this back because I don't know why these aren't popping up. Ill Temper Live, not Lil Temper. Sorry about that, dude. But yeah, I guess we'll just like this is fun. Turn the music down just a tick. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I do hop on my Discord. Exclamation Discord in the chat. Should pop up. It wasn't working before. I saw some people come in and join. So we'll see how that goes. But XQC is big brain in general. But let's see. I missed a couple comments here. But Onbu, yeah. So just, you know, if you want to hop on my Discord and PM me anytime, I'm on that all the time. I can answer any kind of questions you have. If you feel interested in coaching, the way I do coaching, I do paid coaching, one-on-one stuff that can be as intensive or as light as you want, depending on price. But always, no matter what, I always do a free, full-on, one whole game session VOD review with you in it, and I stream it. That way I can kind of walk you through the process of how I do things. If you don't like my coaching style, that's the whole reason why it's free. I never want anybody to commit to paying money for something that they don't feel comfortable for, or that they don't feel like they're going to learn a lot from. My coaching style is unique. I like to interact with my guy, with whoever I'm talking to on Discord, so that we can have a dialogue, walk through their decisions and what they were thinking, if they were thinking. But that's kind of how I do that stuff. So, let's see here. Hit MGE, dude. That's a good rank in CS:GO. Yeah, CS:GO. Overwatch is a way different monster because comps matter. This is like the reason why I love and hate this game is CS:GO, man. We're out. You know, I'm opping. You can pop off in 1v6. That doesn't happen a lot, but you can do it. You cannot 1v6 in this game. Like, people say, oh, I 1v6'd. One time, one clip, out of thousands of hours of playing, you 1v6'd a Nanoblade Genji one time. That's not 1v6ing. So it takes team coordination. It needs you to be able to cooperate with people from different backgrounds that you may agree or disagree with. Like that Torbjorn throws. That was a throw. Nobody said anything. He builds shitty turrets in shitty places. He wants to be in gold, and he thinks that's fun. No problem with that. But you can't, like, we didn't have any team communication to be like, okay, we're going to run Orisa, Hog, Bastion, Mercy, and then, like, Brigette for peeling. and play around him and make that character effective, because that's how you have to play around Torbjorn or Bastion. Is unfortunately you have to build the team around them to be successful. So, dude, opping in CS:GO is like one of the most satisfying things. Hearing that ding, ding, flip it in, flip it out, you're good to go. I miss those days. I'm probably fucking garbage at it now because it's a completely different aim style. I used to like microfleck, but my sensitivity is considerably higher than now than it is in CS:GO. So if I went back, I would absolutely overcompensate my aim. I would go way past everything. I'd overflick or under track. Those two usually go together. So, but yeah, if you guys have any more questions specifically about the game or anything like that, I really do enjoy a dialogue with my chat. And if you guys are also interested, I play a bunch of different games too. I ran like 0.95 cents at 400 DPI. So like your 180 is like this. You swing your arm all the way across the table and you do a 180, because if you ever if somebody gets behind you in that game, you don't deserve to 180 them. I mean, some people do, good for them, but like the positioning in the game and raw aim, like you don't. That shouldn't be a thing. You go to Overwatch and you can't 180, you're gonna die 100% of the time. Tracer will blink once and gone. But yeah, dude, Anbu, I know exactly what you're talking about. That was one of the hardest transitions in aim for me. Like Widowmaker, playing Widowmaker on a considerably higher sense makes me hit a lot of neck shots, actually. I hit a lot of shoulder neck shots because it's funny because their hitbox is actually a little bit above their head. So you can actually put, if you have a 5 width crosshair, you can put the whole crosshair on their head at a distance and it'll still count as a headshot depending on distance. But yeah, that's coming from that sense to this sense is a totally different feel. Like you can't compare the two. I took one of those charts and mirrored my DPI and sense over, and it felt like shit. It was so garbage in this. I mean, my tracking was godlike in like this big of a circle. And then if they got outside the circle, I would swipe and hit my fucking keyboard and shatter my thumb. So. But yeah, guys, if you feel free to ask away on questions and see. I want to see if I hopped on Discord. HB, Satera, and Anbu, thank you for joining the Discord. It's going to be a little quiet, guys. I have to regrow it. I had a lot of people leave when I was moving, and I'm just not sure how many people are currently in it right now. I think we only have 12, 9 total. How do I see? 2, 10. Yeah, we only have like 30 people. Could be a lot bigger, but what are you gonna do, friends? So yeah, guys, free VOD reviews, send them over on my Discord. Just tell me what time works for you to do it mechanically fine. Yeah, if you get to MGE and CS:GO mechanically, you're totally fine. You can't perform well enough when I play aggressive. Dude, aggressive is a totally different aim style. Like passive McCree is like playing CS:GO, like little small movements, tracking heads, micro flicks on adjustments, low A. You know, you're not ADing a lot to keep consistent shots on target. You play an aggressive McCree, you're fucking and there's nothing but big flicks. Like you're talking like quarter of the screen flicks sometimes, which I've gotten to be extremely proficient at as Widow, especially in Widow headshot. That's why I was landing some of those shots on tracers and small fast moving characters, just because those mid-range shots are what separate Widows from Masters and GM. Is if you can't hit those shots when a tracer's blinking at you and you can't do a full FOV flick, the tracer's gonna wipe you. So you get one shot. If you body shot her and punch her, I think she dies too, full charge. But aggressive aiming is a much different. Anbu, if I do have a recommendation for you, if you want to learn how to play aggressive and you think you're fine, an easy way to find out if you're fine is play quick play as Genji. And use his combos, dive aggressively. Ask Zen to throw an orb on you, initiate a dive, or play against bots. Everybody laughs against bots when I warm up on bots. GM playing hard bots, like it's a joke, but that's not the point. Mechanically understanding your spacing, the way Genji dashes, that was the most difficult thing for me to get a mental grasp of, is when you're looking at your screen and you dash through your target and you know they're behind you, but you don't know which way they're moving, so it's a double jump and flick for a 180 to find out the area, and if you're higher in the air, you have a greater field of view to see where they are, so you can kind of recorrect that way. But the best way to do it is to dash straight at their feet so you're right on top of them, so you can right-click melee and cancel the animation for, if you hit all of them, I think it's like 100-something damage. Oh, dude, forget about them. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but the way I see it is if, everybody's like, oh god, Anabot's the worst for your aim. They don't move well. I'm like, dude, they're tiny moving targets. What fucking difference does it make if they're jumping? Sorry for my language. I'm trying to get better at that. I apologize. They're tiny targets that do this. And you're playing McCree, you're playing Tracer, you're playing Soldier, you're playing Hanzo. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The point is that you are tracking a moving target in a game-like environment. Whether you can die or not doesn't make a difference. If you boost your health to 10,000 and you take 10% of the damage and you're just working on your shots and you disable hook and sleep and flash and all that shit, like I have a custom game set up just for that. Where I stand there and I play McCree, still track, flicks, move and track, move and flick. I'm warmed up. I go in and play bots in the training ground and warm up every time. I'll just show you. Oh wait, did I pop this open already? I swapped account. Ooh, that's weird. So I'll swap those. Yeah, I'll give you guys my routine in here. Turn the music back up a little bit too. Ill-Temper Live, yes, I do. I do have a oops, there we go. I do have a YouTube channel. It died a little bit, honestly. I use it pretty much for VOD reviews. I'm not a big content creator. I'll post some of my streams if they were funny or something crazy happened for like those Twitch channels and stuff to clip from, so I can get like a little bit of exposure that way. But the vast majority of those reviews were either for my early on reviews when I was in gold, platinum, diamond, so you're more than welcome to watch those. But that, or I'll do a team review or an individual review, and that way they can go back, take notes on what I said, and say, okay, well, I disagree with Grimes on this, and I agree with Grimes on that, and we're good to go. So that's kind of how I do it. But I'll show you kind of my setup. So I sit closer to the desk. Here, I'll kind of give you guys a look. I hope this doesn't fuck everything up. There we go. All right, so this is how I have my setup. I got my keyboard here. It's canted from my arm, but most importantly is I have a wireless mouse. I got the 903. I have a whole bunch of space to use, and I hold fingertip grip, so it's more like this than claw grip. That way I can make small movements with my cursor. You can see my cursor with my fingers, flex with the wrist, and I can track with my arm. So that's kind of how that. Let's see, is that better? Oh, it's a little left. There we go. So that's kind of how that works. So I'll go in to the practice range. I'll grab Widowmaker. Like, I'm warm right now, obviously. So the way you can come in here is, start in here and boom. So a key thing to note about Widowmaker is if you jump in scope, you can jump right as you scope and get a little extra on them. So you'll hit jump, A or D, as you're hitting scope, because you can't actually scope in before you jump. It'll feel like, you can scope in before you jump. So just as the scope pops out, boom. And it'll give you advantage on those Widowmakers that are peeking. But if you scope too early and you jump, you'll jump out of your scope. So that's like a little trick that you can see somebody who's pinning you and you'll jump and be able to flick to them. That's like easy stuff. I mean, for Widow, it's not hard. I try to move around as much as I can with her and practice like crouch shots, over flicking, tracking shots, just kind of general stuff. She's just raw aim and positioning. Get some like nasty 180. I would say like that's a distance like I would never flick. That's hard. So I keep it like within, see that little white circle? I try to keep it within that white circle because those are flicks I know I can land most of the time. So there, let's see, the Widow warm-up's pretty straightforward. Is get used to your flicks and little corrections. Because oftentimes Widows don't realize that they'll be moving, and like a peek shot, like that's a lot of room you can miss just from moving. So being able to take your time on shots and flick while standing still will make you much more accurate for one, and it'll make your tracking a lot better too. And usually as Widow, when you're winning those Widow battles, one of the easiest ones is to see her. You know, if you miss a shot, is to just right as you peek out, hit duck, and you can pop her because she's aiming like head height. At least most Widows at our rank will do that. You'll get in like dodge battles with Widows at higher ranks. So there's that one. Genji's kind of the same. But one of the things I've been practicing more so with Genji is a little extra damage output that I have not been practicing before. So like I'll dash here, and so see how I'll dash and melee? Like that's a big area to miss. But the problem is, see, even if I hit him, I wouldn't have killed him. So the point is, you know, I'll dash. It's better to here's moving. Dash, go through him, right click melee cancel. So that's this. So these come out. You can do it faster than that. I'm just So I practice setting up those blades. Like set yourself up targets you can dash to and stuff. So let's see here. I think in order for me to get better, I need something to grind. Okay. Where am I aim by not using aim assist or practicing quick scopes and Halo? That's a great question, dude. But I'd say for aim practice, for this, it's gonna sound really weird, and you won't see a lot of it right away. But it's gonna sound dumb, but it helped me. Track these bots. Don't shoot them. Just stand here, put your mouse on this fucker, and just track him wherever he's going. Track this guy. Sit there and stand still and track them. And then move to tracking them while you're moving. Jump, a little left, right, kind of get used to compensating, or get used to tracking while you move. Like, for example, where's a good bot for this? This guy. So like my mouse won't move here. You get the point. I'm taking my hand off my mouse, but you walk. This isn't tracking, but this is using your body to track. This is something a lot of people don't acknowledge. Is you can overcompensate from this if you're just sitting there doing nothing. So. So, yeah, I mean, that's how I'd start. So take those bots, stand still, track. It's going to feel lame. It's going to be easy. Track them, and then move to moving and tracking. Just do it as a routine. Take just like a minute. Just do it for a minute. Not even like... I'm not trying to do 15 minutes of training every day. Sit there and track them. Sit there and move them. Sit there and shoot them. And then the new trick, pick soldier. And then the goal is to 1 or 2 tap. Once you shoot a target, you can't shoot it again until you hit every other target. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they'll all die. Let them respawn, set back up, then do it while you're moving. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here. I'm gonna be so bad at this though. That was really slow, but you get the point. I don't play soldier too much anymore. So you get the point. Like they kind of moving. Like, yeah, Soldier 2018 is so. So yeah, IDQD does the same thing with McCree, just one tapping them, and then you can make it harder by moving, obviously. But the principle is just to start slow. Like McCree is much easier because his whole principle is to be a flick hero. So like you're hitting headshots. So like that's, I mean, that's not hard. Like if so I mean, practice that if you want to be moving, but it does help you be more conscious of your over and under aiming. So then just take that straight into your gameplay, man. Kind of play quick play with those fundamentals, and I promise you'll get better. Tracer is pretty good too. Managing your blanks, that's not a good character to do it on. Blink melee is a good key to have with her. The other fundamental thing is Q before you stick. Everybody like blinks up to him and then lobs. Like you can actually like press Q and stick it at the same time. That was really bad, but you get the point. I'll charge one up and show you what I'm talking about. So there's two kinds. You can tracking was jittery. It's okay. It's hard, man. It's hard to get smooth tracking. Like I still get jittery sometimes when I'm under pressure. So it's actually Q and then blank. So see how you like you kind of are already lobbing it as you're blinking, so you just stick it to them instead of trying to lob. You can Kobe it too. Like that's not a problem. And you can actually get a little extra distance on your lobs, which I like to do against big groups when they're all looking at you. So for example, like I can stick here from a lob from here. If I blink and then jump throw. Oh wait, that was one blink. Isn't that one blink and jump? I think this is the one blink and jump. Yeah, that's the one blink and jump. 30 meters is the two blinks and jump. So you can actually blink and then jump and lob and it'll stick here. So I had the wrong thought in my head on those. So you can just blink and lob here. Wasn't super accurate, but that's not the point. So like this bot, spray, blank, spray. Always reload on your blanks. If you're always doing it on that pace, you'll usually always have a blank on cooldown. So you can just kind of practice this for forever and then recall when you're done. Oh, who else do I play? Hanzo's different now. Hanzo, like little flicks are like a bread and butter. Oh, why does my sense button not work? I do need a sense command. Thank you. You know what? I'm actually gonna I apologize about that. So again, I kind of try to keep everything in this little circle because that's my comfortable flick range. At distance, it's more tracking. If I get anything beyond this range of about 20 meters or so, it's gonna be tracking. Doomfist. So Doomfist is kind of the same principles. Slam, shoot, uppercut, shoot. So, without overhangs there. Hold on. I just need like an open target. So like this guy's a perfect example. So you can close the distance with slam. As soon as you hit the ground, shoot and then uppercut, and you just punch to get out. Jump at the end of your punch to gain a little extra damage. My aim heavy hero is Junkrat. Dude, I've seen some pretty nasty Junkrats with some pretty good aim. It's not the kind of aim you think it's gonna be, but you know. I mean, everybody else is pretty much the same. Like McCree's a little bit different because you can flick with him and you can track, and my movement's kind of funny with him. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna change my. Like that I say, I'll make this 6 and 6. So that's kind of the other thing that I forgot to tell you guys. When you're flicking, you're not looking at your crosshair like you would like if you're tracking. You're looking where the target is, and you're using like kind of your peripherals to use it as a reference to where it's gonna be. Like that's tracking, obviously, so.
It's high noon.
I'll be watching over you.
You've now, guys, officially seen the most time I've ever played on Mercy. So yeah, I mean that's kind of the general warm-up that I go through. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely something that has helped me get better as a player, especially if I'm trying to be affluent at what I'm trying to do. Oh, let's see here. Sure for explaining when he took a look at your cross. And want Ambu, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Is when you're tracking, and if it's beyond your distance that you feel comfortable to flick, you are staring at that reticle, and you're actually using your peripherals to follow your target. But you're looking at that sight. You're looking at your crosshairs. Flicking is the opposite. Obviously, I'm just kind of give you guys a rundown. So you're looking here, your crosshairs over here. You're assuming a distance of an area where you feel comfortable flicking, which is why the closer the distance you are and the better you are with flicking, the less chance you're going to miss that flick. Vice versa, if you're beyond flick range, don't flick, just track. It's a fundamental skill that every player needs to have. It is just being able to track that way. So at least that's the way I see it. But yeah, guys, any other questions? But I think you're still the only one hanging around. I think L-Tipper and everybody else decided that. Oh, hey, HP. I don't know why my fucking alerts don't work. Oh, I don't have an alert box on my. Be right back. Oh, HP Statera. Am I saying that right? So I have 7.5 cents, 800 DPI, but I have 39% average accuracy on Tracer and 42% on Soldier. Should I lower it? HP, it's hard, man. I would love to see some gameplay. If you want to link me, if you have a VOD, I would love to see some before I say something. Old McDonald, thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. I try to make it as interactive as I can. I know, Anbu, that I have... it's funny. You're probably going to make fun of me. A lot of people get upset because not the vast majority. Big chunk of those guys are family members. They're trying to help my stream out and make it a little bit bigger, even if it's a little artificial. I just shoot them a tweet out and I say, whenever you follow it, if you wouldn't mind open a tab on your browser, just mute me, don't even watch. It sends me up the list. If you haven't noticed, I only have like 1,000 followers. I'm new to streaming. I've only been doing it for 6 months now. I was playing professional baseball for the Texas Rangers the last 3 years, so that's why I'm brand new to this. I'm trying to get myself as much exposure as I possibly can, and a lot of those people are supporting me in doing so. But at the same time, coming from a sports crowd to a gaming crowd, a bunch of those people don't have the affinity for this that I do. I really enjoy this stuff. We can make money at doing it. I like having a community surround me and something that I can just like feed off of. I really like interacting with people. I think it's always a unique experience, and funny stuff happens sometimes, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'll get fluctuations of 20 people hop in, 20 people hop out. I'll get a sub. Oh wow! Speaking of subs, Nikki608 with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. That really helps support the channel, man. That means a lot, and thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the channel. Since you're new, you can type in !Discord, it'll pop open. See, I mean, Ambu, it's kind of frowned upon. It really is. I'll just be honest with you, but thank you, man, for understanding. A lot of people get angry at me and leave, so I do appreciate you staying. I know it's artificial. I know it's botting, but they're actual people. They're actual accounts that my family members have opened. They don't watch. They don't comment, but I'd say 40 of those people aren't watching the video. But streaming is hard, especially when I don't have time to do it every day. I would really like to, but I can't. Are we listening? We're listening to The Witcher. Sorry. But yeah, Ambu, exactly, dude. When I started off, like, I got my first reviewers. I got affiliated. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I'm gonna be the next big streamer. This is gonna be great. And then I grew super slow playing Skyrim. I have modded Skyrim. I've got like a huge mod pack. It looks super realistic. Skyrim Special Distance. I redid my computer bits, so I need to completely reinstall all those and redo them, which I'll totally do for my old people. If any of you Skyrim schmucks are in here hanging out, feel free to say hello as well. I grew my channel playing The Witcher. I'm really good at The Witcher, really good at play Death March with hard mods. I do a whole bunch of, I'll turn this down a little bit. I do a whole bunch of stuff on Skyrim with unique mods, and I teach people how to mod Skyrim excessively as I did. That's where I got a lot of my base viewers from, but I really enjoyed competitive games. And so I started, when I peaked at GM this season and I was top 500 people, top 500 in the world on first-person solo PUBG, so I joined a PUBG team. I actually just, I won a really small tournament. I actually got a new case. I actually won this case from it. It's this Fantex case. So that's it's all aluminum, and it's all tempered glass. I can't really show you the aluminum because my camera don't go that far, but it's really solid on it. So I won that by winning the tournament, which was pretty cool because I can actually say that I won a tournament and I had a prize from it. But yeah, like I said, it's frowned upon. But how the fuck am I supposed to get more viewers? Like I had a big Twitter following. I deleted that Twitter because it was for baseball. Not fair to promote games on a baseball Twitter. I don't want to be that guy. I got 35,000 followers on Instagram. And I put some stuff out there, but I don't want to be that guy who just, hey, click my link, come check me out. I'm different than everybody else. Like, I want it to be organic growth like this. Somebody who stops in, comes to hang out, likes the stream, and likes the games that I play. Or hopefully they like me, because that's what I'm trying to sell. Sell? Like, you know what I mean? Not like literally sell, but like show myself to you. I'm trying to make my stream special, not the gameplay. Like, I'm not top 500. I'm not an elite tier 1 pro. Like, I play tier 2, play tier 1, like low tier 1. But yeah. Dude, top 2.5% is no joke. That means you understand the game, the weapons, all that good stuff. So, you have to sell yourself. That's the only thing that's going to differentiate you from the next guy. But HB Statera, I'm sorry, I didn't answer your question, man. 7.5. I would go lower cents. I would go 800 DPI and 6 cents. See how it feels. And then especially on Soldier, I would go lower cents. I would go 6 cents, 800 DPI if you're still here. But 39% average accuracy on Tracer is good. It's really good. But are you one clipping? Are you hitting a lot of crits when you're up close? How's your spacing to your target? Because accuracy doesn't always determine damage output, especially on heroes who have severe fall off like Tracer. You can have 40% accuracy if you're standing exactly 10 meters away and spraying Reinhardt. You're gonna hit him with every bullet, but they ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna feel like buckshot at like 20 yards, 30 yards. It's not gonna do much. Or buckshot, birdshot. But if you're up in Zen's face and you go double barrel fucking fist, I dropped another F-bomb. Sorry, I'm working on that, guys. Sorry. You know, you stuff it in the face, double barrel melee finish him. That's more important accuracy to me, because you got a result out of that. That's something that can turn the tide. You know, dive in, double blank, Zen's alone, done, recall. That's a pick. Team moves in, you play passive until you have recall back up, and then you go right back at it. Go for Mercy. So, one clip Zens, but not things like Mercies. HB, there's a trick to that. So, I know exactly what happens. You're like, man, I'm on Mercy. You know, one clip to Zen. Okay, recall. Team's going, okay, focus. You know, focus Mercy. Mercy. You go and you go, and she goes, Guardian Angel away. Easy thing. Don't commit 2 blinks to getting Mercy. Don't do it. Commit 1 blink. If you can't get to her in 1 blink, you can't follow up after. She's always going to go to a tank. Always going to go to a DPS. That's a way. The smart Mercies will go up a level, somewhere where Tracer can't get her, which is why Genji has a little more flexibility in that kind of stuff. But he's a little harder to lay down damage consistently in that context. So Blink wants to get to her. She'll fly back. You can go blink, and then just mow her down, because Guardian Angel is on a short cooldown, but you can mow her down. Ryan will turn around and be like, oh no, save Mercy, and you hit recall. Boom, that's a pick. That's harder. That's higher tier stuff. Ambu, thanks for coming out, dude. I'm glad that it's relatable. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you on next time. I'll be on tomorrow. You can follow my Twitter. You can follow this with notifications. Whatever you'd like to do to see if you would like to continue following the stream. So, I'll see you later, buddy. But if anybody else has any questions, please, I do like to open up dialogues about this kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'm probably going to move over to some Monster Hunter. No, I'll probably play some PUBG for you guys. Blow the rust off of that. Probably grab a beer, hang out, that kind of stuff. Because I'll be on in the afternoon tomorrow. I need to build an entertainment center, which will be super fun, and I need to finish up a 15-page quote for a bunch of wire and shit. So I'm a salesman in my real day job now, from professional baseball player to a salesman. So let's see. I'll close this out. But there won't be any positioning, resource management. HP Statera, yes sir. I absolutely have a bunch of tips. What heroes do you like to play? Oh, you're talking about Tracer Soldier. Okay. Like how to position this background, but don't know when to drop. So HP. So here's the trick with Soldier. I played Soldier when he was good. He got me from gold to high diamond before the meta changed, and he became garbage, unfortunately. So hold on. I gotta log into Steam. Cool, so that'll load up. So Soldier's positioning is really, really easy, actually. But you need to define it by 2 things. Do you have your health pack? Oh, 3 things. Do you have your health pack? Where is your team in relation to your high ground? And if you get dove by more than one hero, because you should be able to fend off a hero with a health pack, especially if it's Genji or Tracer. Mostly Genji. Good Tracers can still probably outplay, but that's not something to worry about right now. Because health pack goes down and your healers really don't listen, you need to be able to drop to your team. So your high ground is much different than Widow's, because Widow can be all the way in the back out of reach of dive. That's what makes her really effective. Is Winston can jump far, but he can't jump 300 meters across the map to get Widow. So she's the most effective when she's out of range of other heroes and battling Widows at long range. But the exceptional Widows are also good at being in mid-range. The difference between Soldier is his most effective range is mid-range, not long range. Obviously because he's damage fall off. So, let's see here. Good example is Dorado right before you hit second point in the house. Being on top there as it's coming around the city hall, and then it goes underneath the bridge to second point. Being on that high ground, contesting that through the little door on the inside, or going around the other side, to be up there and contest is hard to get to, especially as soldiers. So you don't want to give up that ground. But at the same time, if you can get up there with a Zen Orb by running up the stairs on the right side, and contest that whole area, you deny the other team that entire side of area, and you can contest the other side of the point, giving you a lot of map control. And that's an easy situation to, hey, I need an orb, orb me. You start putting out damage, peek out of cover, throw your health pack when you're low, and kind of play around. But don't be afraid to be early with your health pack. If somebody's about to dive you, throw it early, man. Throw it down. Don't wait till your health is low because it only heals so fast. Throw it down early. Give yourself a little bit of a buffer. Deal some damage. Jump back to your team and say, hey, I need help. Just be able to call it out. So knowing when to jump down from Soldier is pretty easy. It's just when you get low and you don't have abilities. But you need to make sure your team is by you. So that's the difference between Widow and Soldier there. Resource management with Tracer is relatively simple. I say relatively because it's a high skilled ceiling, but the fundamentals are pretty basic. Only use one blink per clip if you can. So, empty it. As you reload, blink a direction. And that way you can keep putting out, because by the time you empty it and as you reload, you'll have a blink on cooldown. Never, ever, 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 ever use more than 2 blinks to get somewhere unless you have recall up and it's like a dive. So like Zen's completely alone. You just saw him shoot out a right click, or you see him reloading. 3 blinks, 1 clip him, track him, melee, recall. And then you play really passive. Don't play aggressive without recall. Otherwise, 2 blinks to get out. Never use 3 unless it's like a committed, absolutely gonna get it play, because otherwise you're fucking useless. You use all 3 blinks and recall, you're just a glass cannon now. Like literally, you just sit there and 1 blink per reload, and just kind of get used to that feeling and timing in the bot range of shoot your friendly bot so you don't kill it, and blink and shoot and blink and then shoot and then blink, and you can't get the point. So that's the way I see it. No problem, dude. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm just playing PUBG just to make sure that everybody else who's watching doesn't... If they're not interested in the Overwatch coaching aspect of it and they're just here for entertainment, that I'm kind of appeasing everybody, keeping everybody happy, because, viewers are valuable, man. But again, for these guys with the donos and the Prime subs today, which I believe was M.A. Pierce. Not anyone cool, which you're very cool, man. Thank you for the dono. And Nikki608, Nikki, I'm saying Nikki. Nikki608, again, thank you for the Prime subs, guys. Really appreciate that. Really helps out the channel in every way, shape, and form. So I hope to keep you guys around, and if you ever have any suggestions on improving the stream. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway on these. These are Sennheiser Game Zeros. I'm getting a Blue Yeti, and I'm getting Audio-Technica headphones, so hopefully that'll improve the audio quality of my stream, because I know it sounds like I'm on a headset, because I am, frankly, on a headset. Yes. HB, that's actually a yes and no. You can do it that way. Yeah, it'll help you with lower sense, but it may feel slow to you. So give it some, like, if you're going to do that change, commit to that change and do it. Don't be like, oh man, it feels too slow, I'm just going to change it back. Don't do that. If you're going to change your sense to be lower, commit to it and get used to the full arm movements. Otherwise, something that'll really help you with flicks is hold the mouse more on your fingertips if you can see my hand, it's more like this than like a full palm grip, because that's more of a tracking style grip. And then claw grip is obviously a little bit different than that, but that's not my style. I don't play claw grip. I play like a more of a fingertip for finer aiming, because I do play on a medium sensitivity that allows me to track, flick, and have like micro aim too, which comes from CS:GO opping. So that's really how I do that. I didn't even check anything. I have no idea if anybody's. I'm probably gonna. He's one there. Yeah, this. Okay, I did this bad. I don't even know where everybody fell. Definitely not gonna win this. I'm probably gonna die soon. Yeah, no problem, man. Just let me know if you need anything else. Or just, yeah, tell me how that feels. Like, just go in there and really feel it out. Because that's honestly the most important thing, is how does it feel? I forgot to change my stream name. HP, dude, I'm good. That's glad to hear. That's how it should feel. The tracking will take a little more effort. The key thing to remember when you're doing that is don't squeeze your mouse harder because you're trying to move more. That's the biggest mistake you could possibly make. Because when you squeeze your mouse harder, you tend to over and under aim because you start using big muscles instead of the fine muscles. Your arm will get tired faster holding the mouse light and moving it more, which is completely normal. But I genuinely believe it will help you a ton. But yeah, if it's sorry, I had bad aim there for a second. Throwing up some potatoes. Well, that's what was that? I just dropped for DMRs. So yeah, I'll throw that on there. So see, that guy was playing rotations the same way that I do. Once you have that circle closed and you know no one can be here, I generally get killed from behind. I can win most gunfights. I might be rusty right now because I forgot about the aim compensation needed in this game. Like my AR controls need to be garbage unless I single tap, which I don't think is going to be an issue. See what I mean? Like those easy shots, those were more fingertip shots. That I was moving my body. I have a bad habit of using the arrow. Like when I go back from Overwatch to this game, I have a really bad habit of continuing to move. It's like quickscoping in COD. You have to stop your feet for just a second to have everything done. Nice. It's huge. That's also huge. So just do two. I don't have a ton of ways to go, but I do. See, this is tough because I caught myself in my own game here, where if I am rotating here, if I am playing on the inside of the next circle and I'm rotating, me personally, I get picked here easy because I'll be low health running into the circle from the outside of it, and you know, I won't have a gun up. I'll probably have some kind of shitty positioning. If I could catch the circle, it would be nice. It's like just eluding me. I'm like running at the same speed. Shit's garbage. There we go. I should totally die here. Fat fingered that. This dude's job. Did you if you recorded it? You can upload it to YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, if not, they're super fucking easy to make. Let's see, I should be rotating this way. Oh. He got all the way behind the tree. This dude's job, if you just play the game at Ana and you have recorded it, if you have NVIDIA Shadow Play, you hit Alt F9 to start the recording, Alt F9 to close it, Alt F10 records the last 5 minutes. You take that, make a YouTube channel, go to creator content, top right, and just click upload. Boom, upload it overnight. Share the link. Excuse me. Share the link with me. Either share the link with me on my Discord because I'm about to hop off here. I'm getting all tired. I do need to add a sense thing on here too. So let's see. That way I can see it, walk you through it, and have a recorded session. That way you can take my notes. I'm very good with Ana. Ana is probably my favorite healer because I'm good enough that I've got good enough aim that I can heal and damage at the same time, or not like literally at the same time, obviously, but enough to the point where it's effective. So, but everyone else, thank you guys all for coming out. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm getting tired. I got a little bit of a headache from staring at the screen. I haven't been drinking any water. I need a hydration bot over here. I do need to add an alert box, so I'm actually going to do that right now. This is a little low. There, that's better. Editor. Let's see, add alert box. Alert box one, add new source. Done. From the center, nice. There we go. So now I have an alert box there. Nice, nice, nice. That's huge. Okay, so yeah, thanks again, guys, for coming out. This dude's Jaw joined the Discord. HB, thanks again, man, for coming out. Thank you, everybody, for these subs and the donos. That are always, it helps us stream a ton, more than you guys know. Allows me to get nicer things, put out more, better quality content. You know, just kind of the regular stuff. So, with that being said, I'm gonna hop off for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow. I probably won't be on until the afternoon though. I do have some stuff to do in the morning. So thank you guys so much for the support. It was really good turnout today. I really appreciated it. It was a lot of fun having a dialogue with you guys about Overwatch. Again, this dude's Job. Post it to YouTube. Send me the link in Discord. More than happy to review it for you tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Are usually the days I play. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you all on next time.